Hello, I'm Tracey Hilton. I'm the editor and owner of She Quality Matters magazine. I'm also the organiser of Bring Back Our Girls Liverpool and a shadow board member of Friends of the Caribbean Liverpool. How She Quality Matters came about is it's kind of related to stuff I've done in the past. But the idea of it actually came from during the uprisings of August 2011. There was a lot of people from the community got together to try and protect community buildings, to make sure the young people were not taken away by the police thinking that they were rioting, because actually much of the rioting was not done by local people, it was by people who came from outside, deliberately causing problems. And there was lots of people from the community involved in that, in what was called Toxic Against the Riots. And a lot of people who I knew then, a lot of them were women. And I looked around and said, there's so many amazing women in our community, we really should be doing something more together. Well, going off in a more academic sense, I'm quite intersectional, so we are not just our gender, we are our race, we are our class. So I'm a mixed race working class woman. Being a woman means many things. It's, obviously, unless some people are very lucky, it means having to deal with a sexist agenda, patriarchy, etc. But also, the strength, the ability to laugh at things, being inspired, nurturing, just being. But I'm a bit of a hippie, so. I never really knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I just kind of evolved, or as we say, the magazine evolved into where I am now, and I will continue to evolve into something else. I was vaguely aware I was going through school at some stage I was going to have to get a job, this mythical thing that people were on about, a job. Well, I left school in the 1980s, there weren't really many of them around, but I eventually got what they call a good job, a proper job in the civil service, and I've been in the civil service 4 times and left 4 times because I maybe don't fit so well into those kind of jobs on a long-term basis. I think more autonomous stuff I've found is probably me. Times I took a big risk, a bit of a risk taker. At times, sometimes probably didn't realise it was a risk at a time. That's part of this evolving process, isn't it? You learn by doing in life sometimes. I had a bit of a wobble or epiphany when I was just coming up to 30. I was a single parent with a child just coming up to 2, and I was looking around my office during my first stint in the civil service and saw people who'd been there doing the same job for years, and I thought, is this really it? Is this me? Am I that person who's 15 years older than me in 15 years time? And I was still living in the northeast then, because my mother's from the northeast, my dad's from Liverpool, how I got here. And my sister was already in Liverpool, and I kind of thought, well, I'm going to university, so I kind of packed in my permanent job in the civil service and went to university in Liverpool with me then 2-year-old, who's actually going, ironically, to university in Sunderland in September. When I look in the mirror, it really depends what I see. Depends on whether I'm wearing my glasses, what time of day it is, if I'm properly woke up. I just kind of see me. Sometimes I'm surprised when I look, because I think, oh, is that really me? I just turned 47 and I'm kind of always about 25 or maybe 35 in my mind, but what I try not to see is the white hairs, but my daughter reminds me that they're there. But I just see, me.